Hey, how you doing today, Boston Scott?
What up? What up? What up?
Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man.
Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate you having
So it's been 3 years, man. You've been in the NFL for 3 whole years. How does it feel?
me, man. It feels good, man. It's been a crazy journey, man. Cause I've been with the Saints first. That's who drafted me, and then now I'm here in Philadelphia. So it's definitely been ups and downs. There's been pros and cons, man. But it's really been a blessing to be, you know, in the NFL, man. It's a dream come true.
It's good to see you still in good spirits, man, in spite of everything that's going on in the world right now. How has coronavirus, aka COVID-19, changed the flow of the NFL?
Yeah, man, it's different, man. What the virus is, man. There's a lot of unknowns, and so with that unknown, there's a lot of fears around it. You know what I'm saying? So if you see guys opting out and things like that, you can definitely understand if they're surrounded by people who are high risk. You know what I'm saying? But it's different, man. Usually back in the off season, we have OTAs, there's rookie mini camp, but there are none of those things in place. So it's just different, man. But we've had to adapt, and personally, I've had things that I've had to go through because things have been shut down. So people
Yeah.
have had access to different things, and I've had to adjust to that. But now we're here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles organization has done a great job with making sure that we're taken care of, putting all the protocols in place so that we can stay safe.
That's good to know, man, because I think safety is always key. And no matter what you're doing, what field you in, you guys got to be safe out there. One of the precautions I'm hearing they talking about is actually not having fans for the opening game, actually on the field with you guys. I just want to know what kind of mindset would that be for you players out there on the field, not having the actual fans there and support there in the field during the game. Do you think that would change how you guys feel or, the momentum? How does that feel for you?
Yeah, I think it'll be different. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the fans, the city of Philadelphia embraces the football team. Pretty much everybody lives and breathes Eagles football, and so
Yeah,
it'll be different not having them in the stands. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're there to do our job, and the guys that love it, will find a way to channel that inner fire and do what they got to do in order to produce on the field. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I love to compete. So, yeah, I love having the fans there. The environment and the link is electric. I love everything about it. But at the
yeah,
end of the day, I also love playing football. I also love, competing against the best of the best. And so, getting the opportunity to do that week in and week out is something, something to be excited about.
that's wonderful, man. So that brings me to my next question. What inspired you to play football? Like, where did that love for the sport come from?
Yeah, man. So my dad, who had a stroke back in 2018, he played football growing up. He was a running back. My brother also played. My older brother, he played running back and also receiver. And the furthest that they made, my dad made it to college. He went to Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas. Um, and my brother, he just ended up playing through high school. But seeing them play, seeing them do what they did, I wanted to be a running back too. So I actually didn't become a running back until like ninth grade year, but that's always what I've wanted to play.
Oh, wow, man. So I'm quite sure it was everyone's big dream in the family to be in the NFL. So how did it feel when you finally got that information that you're officially a member of the NFL football? Like, how did that feel?
It was, man, it was really a blessing, man. It was overwhelming, man, because I remember in college, I had my pro day. I didn't get invited to the combine. I was a walk on in college, and I remember talking to my strength and conditioning coach, just saying like, you know, whatever opportunity you get, whether that's as a free agent or a tryout, just make the most of it. And so whenever I got drafted in the sixth round, I mean, it was my birthday weekend. I was spending some time with some friends and family. And right when we left from like my birthday lunch for that day, I ended up getting a call. And so, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of emotions at one time, but I knew also that, it was time to get to work.
How about that? As a stupid question, did you cry? when you got that call?
Oh man, I didn't, bro. I mean, I guess I was just shocked. You know what I mean? Because I had just programmed my mind to just to be like, man, make the most of your opportunity, make the most of your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I heard like 6th round, I was just like, whoa. So it was cool, man. It was cool, definitely.
Man, I see that you be working hard, man, like in the gym, just your whole lifestyle. It's a lot of hard work and sweat put into the background that people might not see in front of the cameras all the time. Can you kind of explain to us how is it putting in that hard work in the gym when the cameras is not rolling?
I trained with Ryan Clark and BR, Baton Rouge, Traction Sports Performance,
Mm-hmm.
and he definitely did his thing, man. He prepared me for this season. Got a lot of work in on the field, in the weight room, and then I was able to also work on things that I needed to work on as far as my craft, from last year that I needed to build on. So, it's a lot of time and dedication, man. And with the unknowns, like I said, of the virus, of the pandemic, not knowing if there's going to be a season, not knowing what's going to happen, if things are going to shut down, you know, you really find out if, you're really self-motivated,
Yeah.
find out if you got that fire in your heart, and that's something that I'll continue to do, man. I'll just continue to push and continue to work.
So you've actually been able to experience being traded from one team going to another team. For any rookies out there or just anyone new to the game, what is it like meeting new team members? Like you done played in pretty much every level of football. So as of right now, what is it like when you have to introduce yourself to the players and get to know people on the team?
Yeah, man, it's been a blessing, honestly, man. Because that locker room in New Orleans, whenever I was there back in 2018, it was great locker room, great leaders. Whenever I got there, I was embraced immediately. And then the same thing with Philadelphia. Whenever they called me up later on in the season, same thing with the locker room, man. Just the leadership, Doug P, all the organization, the administration, everybody just welcomed me in with open arms. But at the end of the day, people are always gonna be watching how hard you work. You know,
Yeah.
and that's something that, I've taken pride in since really high school, college, man. Doing the things the right way, practicing pro habits early, you know what I'm saying? So whenever you're in that situation, it's just second nature. It's just what you do. So, I would hope, there's still plenty that, I have to prove, to myself and then also to my teammates and those who believe in me. But, I'm just carrying myself in a way, that, yeah, yeah.
I got you, man. I got you. So a lot of people might not know this about you, man, but you can dance. You got some moves over there. I see where the elusiveness come from when you're on the field because I can try to do a little something, but you really be moving, man. So is that a passion of yours on the side? You like to dance?
Well, man, my parents, man, growing up, they always taught me to, you know, learn as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? I know that with sports culture, there's the stereotypes, there's the stigmas, and sports players are only supposed to do a certain thing, man. But my mom and my dad, before they separated, they made it a point to just do whatever you're passionate about, explore as many options as you can because you never know how it might benefit you in the future. You know what I'm saying? And so I just did my best to learn whatever I could, pick up instruments, sing, dance, all that. I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just always looking and trying to learn new things.
I got you. So as of right now, what motivates you to progress and grow as an individual? Like when you wake up in the morning, what's that motivation? Because everyone has it, that hunger.
Yeah, man. It's first of all, it's my faith, man. God, my faith is in Jesus Christ, man, and He's given me the ability, He's given me the work ethic, He's put me in a position, to change my life, change my family's life, and to spread His good news, man. So that's the first and most important thing to me. And then also, like I said, I'm in a position now to change the life of myself and my family. You know what I'm saying? And I want to break the curse of generational curse. You know what I'm saying? I want my kids and their kids and their kids to have access to resources that I didn't have growing up. You know what I'm saying? And so, that those are a couple of the things that really drive me to do what I do.
I got you, man. That makes a lot of sense. I can't stress to people how important faith is in people's success. You know, at the end of the day, you got to believe in something, bro, and keep that motivation to keep grinding and help other people. And you know, that's why this platform right here is so big, because I want to be able to help people feel inspired. You know, I want to talk to people that can show you that, hey, you can do it. And you're definitely a testimony to that, you know, being able to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Speaking of goals, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Still in the league.
Still in the league.
Trying to be in the league, man, as long as I can. My goal, I want to stay in the league as long as I can, man. You know, some of the guys that I look up to, Darren Sproles was able to be in the league for 15 years. And I think to myself, why can't I? You know what I'm saying? So 5 years from now, hopefully, you know, I'm still in the league, but also, you know, I hope to be able to see some opportunities in the business world, you know what I'm saying, and just expand my reach, you know, and just continue to expand my reach.
I got you. So I want to get down on a more personal level real quick. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
The most embarrassing thing, man. I don't know, man. All right, I guess, yeah. So in middle school, man, I wanted to try out. I wanted to try out braids. You know what I'm saying? So I, yeah, it didn't go too well, man. It didn't go too well for me, man. But I mean,
What happened to it? You didn't let them grow all the way out. What happened?
nah, man. You know when it's early in the process, you know what I'm saying, they're pretty small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It ain't small, so you know it wasn't the best look, dog. But you know
you tried it though.
my friends fired me up. My friends fired me up for a little bit, man. So yeah, oh yeah.
Man, you tried it. You gave it a shot. You know, that's that pain. Like, you got to go through that struggle trying to grow those braids before they actually look good. If you can't make it through that first trial, you ain't gonna make it to the
Process,
next
bro.
one.
Process, man. It's a process.
Gotcha. So, what are your top three priorities if you had to go ahead and put it out there, ranking them from 1 to 3?
Yeah. So I would say number one is faith. Number two is vision, and then number three is like family and circle. You know, I think those three things are the most important.
Yeah, that's definitely true. How important is it to you to have other people around you that are motivating individuals or people that's working on a goal?
It's been a blessing, man. I have some great friends in my life, man, and you know, they definitely hold me accountable. You know what I'm saying? They're successful. You know what I mean? And I think that motivates me intrinsically, but also I know that they have my best interests at heart. You know, they continue to, like I said, hold me accountable in my faith, hold me accountable with just continue to push to be the best that I can be. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's important to, you know, look at who's around you, because whether you think so or not, you know, you become a product of your environment, right? You know what I'm saying? So you got,
Absolutely.
you know, I'm not saying, you know, isolate yourself or, you know, treat people a certain way, but, you know, it's all about having the right people in your circle that are like-minded individuals and that are, you know, consistently striving towards whatever their goals are. And that's the people that are around me.
Got you. And just one more question I have for you. I'm gonna let you go. I know you're a busy guy, and you probably tired as I don't know what from all the work you put in this week. So, any advice if you could talk to a rookie and not a rookie, let's say you could talk to a senior in college, and they about to make that transition into the league. Anything that you wish somebody would have told you that you can now tell them?
Mm. Now, I mean, for me, for me personally, man, it's just been, you know, you alluded to it earlier, you know what I'm saying, just having that belief in something. But man, you got to have a foundation, man, because in this world of pro sports, you know, sports culture, you know, there's a lot of ups and downs, and it's all about what have you done for me lately. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had the most peace about the whole draft situation, you know, not going to the combine, because I knew at the end of the day, no matter if I went on to become, you know, one of the best running backs in the league, or didn't go to the NFL at all. You know what I'm saying? God's perspective of me never changes. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
powerful.
God, it never changes. You know what I'm saying? There's so many inconsistencies in life. You know, you can work as hard as you want to, but at the end of the day, there's no guarantee that you're ever gonna accomplish the things that you set out to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, you know, I don't want to put that, you know, I believe in myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm confident in my abilities, but at the end of the day, I know that nothing is guaranteed, you know, but I do know what Jesus promises us, you know, and that's eternal life if we place our faith in him, you know, and so I know that no matter what, and that's just how I carry myself. And then there's gonna be times where you struggle here and there. That doesn't mean I'm perfect. That doesn't mean, you know, that I'm righteous or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Your boy still gets it wrong. Your boy still has a lot to learn. But at the end of the day, I know that regardless of what the world tells me, regardless of what society tells me, regardless of what the media tells me, you know, God's perspective of me, God's love for me is never going to change. That's the same way he feels about every single individual that roams this earth, man. So, you know,
Man, that's deep. That y'all listening in right now. I don't know if you're on Spotify, you're on Instagram, but listen, those words he just said has so much value in them because they make so much sense and they mean a whole lot, man. So I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I just want to thank you for coming through King Legend Talks, Boston Scott. We really do appreciate you, and I wish you the best, the absolute best this year and next year and the years to come. Okay.
appreciate you, dog.
No
Appreciate you.
problem. All right.
All right, dog.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to King Legend Talks. That was your boy, Boston Scott. Make sure you guys follow the podcast on Spotify at King Legend Talks. Also follow your boy right here on Instagram. We'll be doing this. Main thing about this podcast, y'all, we just trying to help other people grow and learn from each other. Because no matter where you at in life, there's a lesson that can always be learned. Nobody is too smart. Nobody is stupid. You have to learn from each other. And a wise man once told me, a smart man learns from himself, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. So at the end of the day, man, let's all learn from each other and let's build something positive, man. We can all change the world, even if it's just one person at a time. So without further ado, y'all take it easy. Thank you for tuning in to King Legend Talks. And I'm out of here.